What's up, boys? It's Feeds back with another video. Today we're going to talk about legendaries, legendary items that is. With the release of 1.8 today, a lot of stuff has come out and there's going to be a lot of questions about how to build and things like that. I just kind of want to touch on a little bit on the legendary specifically and give you just kind of an insight or an idea of what to expect when you go into it. The biggest benefit of legendaries right now coming into the game or being re-entered into the game and having the ability to be 6-starred is one that it gives you a lot of functionality on knowing what your sets are going to be. So there's no guessing when you have to level up a blue or a rare to know what your last trait or last two traits are going to be. So it takes away from that. The catch to it is that it also minimizes the amount of times that you can luck out and say stack on one trait or the other, because you have a 25% chance as opposed to a 33% chance or 50% chance depending upon what you're looking at. So the other really good benefit of the legendaries coming out is it allows for a lot more set viability, and what I mean by that is that you're going to have a lot of functionality that goes into it. As addition to the 6 stars, it's going to allow you to do a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to do before. So say for instance, when people stack gloves with crit on them, you could effectively get a 6-star item that maybe is a speed gloves with crit on it and have 20 something plus crit on it, so you're not obligated to try and hit the crit cap right away, and you can still get 60% HP, so you can get 7,000 to 8,000 HP boost on a hero who maybe needs a little extra help or support like that. So kind of going into it, just an example, I have a couple legendaries already. The one I want to talk about was Frost, the Frost one that I got from Dragon 17 or Dragon 18. This isn't a bad item particularly. It's got attack percent, attack, defense percent, and crit damage, which can be arguably good for some of the heroes who mix those stats together. Anything percent wise is always a blessing in disguise because it allows you a lot of functionality to it. And typically I wouldn't even consider using a Frost set on normal, but in an instance like this, if I run it to, maybe I could run it on my Ignatius. If I got a full legendary set that complemented his abilities, I could do this on Ignatius in arenas, and then effectively everyone that's attacking him gets frozen. Or if I did this on an area where I had to fight a lot of mobs, it'd be another function that comes with it as well. So anyone with top mechanics could make a legendary Frost set actually pretty viable, and you're not depleted on stats. And that's kind of the best part too, is that you're gonna see a huge power curve kind of rise with legendary items, and you're gonna see kind of you're gonna see a larger gap in people who are able to farm those items versus those who can't. So things in like arena, people who are doing 20s right now, they're gonna have faster access to Arbiter, you know, all that stuff that kind of comes with it, which comes kind of just with playing with the game to experience it. So if you get a legendary, don't be quick to get rid of it, but if you do, just know that they sell for a lot of silver. 81,000 silver for that, so that's another good way to farm for resources if you don't like the items that you get that come with the team. The 6-star items sell for just as much, if close to it anyways, which gives a lot of opportunity into it. So normally on this I'd go in a little bit more in depth. I'm going to show you the other legendary that I got just to give you an idea or some perspective on the items that you can get. You can find legendaries in dungeons. You can also find them in boxes that you get from Clan Boss. You can also find them in different areas in the market. This one I found in the market, and just give you some idea. So this one's not bad either. It's an accuracy weapon, which on these higher bosses, if you do run like a poison build or something like that, you do need a little bit more accuracy. So attack 51, HP percent, crit damage, HP, and then of course attack percent. Overall, not a bad item when it comes to it, and gives you a lot of flexibility that goes into it. Obviously, it's a 4-star, so the stats aren't nearly as good, but having those 4 stats available right away makes it incredibly significant, because now I know that if I were to completely plus 16 this item, I would have no obligation on trying to guess what I need to do, so I can make that decision at that point. So that'll be all. I just kind of want to touch on legendaries a little bit. I want to do a more in-depth video. Obviously, with 1.8 just dropping, there's not as many available as I'd like to kind of talk about, so I can show different set builds. But I do have my alt account plus this account trying to work on getting some stuff so I can make it look more viable for you guys. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'd love to talk builds, kind of go over some different stuff and talk about some future builds that I want to do. Ultimately, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and comment below. If you like the video, hit the like. If you like the video enough to follow me, go ahead and hit subscribe above. And I appreciate all the support, guys. We've kind of blown up the last couple of days, so I certainly appreciate it. And you guys stay classy.
Catch. Run. It's gonna be a left click. It's gonna be a left click.
Ooh!